Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Zenless Zone Zero, and idol lovers, enjoyers, and everybody else. Welcome back. We are here with what I believe to be the actual official start of the Zenless Zone Zero newest character of the Angels of Delusion, Sunna, character drip marketing coverage content series reactionary content episode 1. So we are here finally officially. All the other stuff that's came out for the Angels of Delusion, which crazily enough came out before they were even officially revealed via the live stream, which was also a very specially themed live stream towards them as well, is finally here. So we have Suna's character demo, obviously Suna coming first after her being Arya in the same patch. And then sadly, even though Zenless breaks the mold in a lot of ways, first of which by offering a pity counter on the side there when you wish, but I thought they would break the mold in this way where instead of offering two characters like they usually do, they would offer three, with the third Angel of Delusion being on banner, Nangong. But sadly, they're sticking to their guns, they're sticking to their content release schedule, and they're not changing up too much. And I really expected a lot from Zenless here, because in another way, they've kind of, as Hoyo has usually done, they've kind of trailblazed the way for a lot of how gachas do it, where even for Miyabi's banner, I believe Miyabi's banner was the first banner in a Hoyo title, as far as I know, or can remember, where they extended the banner because the character was such a big character. I don't remember if they did it for Yishuan too. I know they did it for Shunquan because, we're still on her fucking banner right now. But in the similar way, I thought they would, do a little something different here where they'd offer all three angels at the same time for hopefully another extended patch, but they did not. But either way, that's fine. It's just a little sad because now we have to figure a lot of things out. But in general, this is where there's a lot of things that I'm personally wondering with the Angels of Delusion and Zenless Zone Zero. Some of the things with the actual angels and some of the things just outside of them, just with the game itself. First and foremost, I'm really wondering, and I've said this in the other reactions as well, are we finally done with the Chinese region? Are we finally done with Wi-Fi Peninsula? Now, obviously we're not fully done with Chinese stuff because look at Nangong, right? Nangong's name is obviously very Chinese. But aside from that, one of the biggest things I've seen from the community, and from me as well, is the fact that Angels of Delusion represents like almost a return to season 1 storytelling, which was obviously not Chinese. Which, maybe you like the Chinese stuff. I personally didn't. Version 2 here was an alright story. It definitely got better over time, but I'm very, very excited and happy to get out of it and hopefully go back to more stuff that is themed around season 1, aka not China. But either way, Angels of Delusion obviously is lasting more than one patch because we have Nangon coming in after these two, Soon and Arya, which again, I think is a massive missed opportunity. I wish they did all three and just did something new again, which they do a lot, so I can't fault them ultimately. But it's really sad that we're not getting all of them because we don't know if we want to get all three. Now, I will admit this, right? They are making and they are pushing forward new tech in the game for specifically Angels of Delusion. And in general, I would like to say that Zenless, even more so than Star Rail, has changed and improved so much so since it's come out. And some things obviously seem pretty obvious, like having every member of the team be able to cast their ult instead of just one, Doi, right? But even in terms of other things, with just the general shift of off-field characters doing stuff on-field even when you're not using them, I think is a great thing. And we even have Lycon doing that too with his new update. But that's not related to the Angels, so we won't go into that too much. But the Angels have synchronized chain attacks. And what I mean by that, and I'm probably saying it wrong, is that when you do chain attacks and they're there with you, they kind of like do a little selfie pose. It's very cute, it's very nice, and I hope it's just the beginning of some new tech they introduce for new character interactions. Because I really like it and it's really cool. It changes nothing, it does nothing, it's purely visual, but it's amazing. But aside from that, honing in on Suna here, to kind of get focused a little bit here, Zenless seems to be doing a whole Angels of Delusion double patch, obviously. I don't know who else is going to come with Nangong, but I'm really hoping that the Angels round out all of version 2, and then after them is either maybe one more patch for cooldown and then version 3, or just version 3. But I don't know. But regardless, Sunna's coming in, and Sunna is one of the most important classes I always talk about, support. Now, obviously, I saw the live stream, and I saw her kit and Arya's kit as well. Obviously not Nangang, because she's not out yet. But Sunna and Arya, I'll be honest, even though I like the whole design and theme of the Angels of Delusion, and their music actually shocked me a little bit too, I'm not even gonna lie with that. Kit-wise and gameplay-wise, I honestly think I am not wowed or surprised. Now, this could be just bad luck because they're right after Ye Shunguang, the newest Void Hunter, and her animations went crazy. It could be that. It could just be I'm just worn out. I don't know. Because good Lord knows I have the pulse to be able to get her if I want. But so far, I don't know, without further information, which is obviously going to come out, I don't know, aside from an Angels of Delusion's pure team, what she would really slot into that's good. She seems very generalistic right now just from her kit. She has like a little mark she puts on the enemy, and if you keep smacking them, the mark keeps proccing. Obviously, she probably gives like some combat buffs like attack or whatever. I didn't pay attention too much during the live stream, much to my detriment. But this is why the guides are come out and why I'm going to see them. But either way, Sunna seems to me, just from initial looks here, that obviously in the Angels of Delusion team, she's going to be best in slot, but it almost seems like if you want to skip her, you won't be too bad off. Now, granted, they are pairing her with Ye Shunguang, and I have been saying and thinking that in the future we're going to get an update to the Shunguang team, a new best in slot besides maybe Dylan or Zhao, because it looks like more Krampus people might be coming in the future, but we're not sure. But Sunna, I'm pretty sure, is mainly meant for the Angels of Delusion pure team, aka just all three of them together. So if you wanted to skip them, and if you were going to skip anyone, it would maybe so far be easiest to skip the Angels of Delusion if you just wanted to save, especially after the Ye Shunguang debacle. But aside from that, I mean, again, everything else I pretty much like. Obviously, we have to still see their story. But in terms of everything else, their looks I really like. They have a lot, well, not a lot, I don't want to say that yet. They have seemingly deeper lore than I thought, because when you look at their character designs, you can see that some of their halos are fake, some of their halos are real, some of their wings are fake, some of their wings are real, and some of their wings have been ripped off and reattached because there's scarring. So there's actually a decent bit more nuance than I actually thought, or would have even thought, which is cool. Obviously, they're unlocking a new area, but for the most part, this could really be just a filler, I don't want to say patch, I want to say arc, because it's going to be 2 patches. This could really be a filler arc if you just don't care about the Angels, because they are seemingly pretty self-contained within their own team. Again, I don't think Arya, unless I'm wrong, which I'm open to being wrong here, I'm pretty sure Arya is not going to be best in slot replacing any other team. Maybe Shunguang, but that's a big maybe. And she's really just going to be for a pure Angels of Delusion team. So that could be good or bad news depending on how your Shunguang rolls went, or just how much you have saved up in general. But aside from that, I'm thinking of honestly skipping them. I'm going to wait for the meta because I'm a meta slave, but as of right now, they haven't impressed me enough. Maybe their trailers might change my mind, but there's only one way to figure that out, and that's by watching it. So after all the yapping and all the rambling, let's see this shit. And this is only 2 minutes, so I'm not expecting too much here, but let's see. Sampling dreams. The biggest thing I will say that has consistently shocked me is, again, the music. The music has been widely varying, and we're getting even more music than when Astra Yao released, because I think they're making a whole mini album. So that's pretty cool. But Hoyo is really going hard into like shilling them, which I'm kind of shocked at. I didn't think they'd go this hard for shilling them, but again, I always appreciate the added effort and the extra, I don't know if I want to even call it love, but the extra attention that they're giving to Zenless. Hopefully moving forward as a standard, but who knows. Even if it's a one-time thing, I think that's nice too, if we get it again at some point. Because things seems to be in the general uptrend for Zenless in general. Who knows when we'll get multiplayer again, but that shit was fun too. Anyway, this overall seems like a filler patch. Let's see if these are characters I will skip or not. Let's look at their trailer, and hopefully eventually look at their kits, but that's going to be off-stream. Anyway, let's take a look. Here we go. Sampling dreams. Oh! Oh no, is she getting ready for school? What is she doing? Is she late? She's like the fakest one of all of them, by the way. She has a fake halo and fake wings. The music I really like already. But the cats are always fat. Oh my god, she's sampling sounds. Oh shit, we're in the outer ring. Dude, Lucy's just angry. Oh my god, even Ellen's fucking with her. That's fucked up. Oh, Astra in her outfit. Oh, that's really pretty singing. Oh, Nangong. Oh my god, her face. Oh my god, her wings. Her wings actually work, but they're on her book bag. It's so weird. Oh, that's so cute. And that little cat thing is a part of her kit, by the way, in combat. But the animations for these things go so crazy. That sounds amazing. Holy shit. Damn, this thing is so visual. Oh my god, it's so pink. I feel so bad for Sunna. It looks like she has to do a lot of the work. Also, there's the thick robot Arya. Damn, she's working. Damn, she's thick as hell. They made her thicker, by the way. Oh my god, the giant hammer of Goon. This is me uploading my reactions. Oh my god, she's dead. Oh shit, the coffee. Oh, oh no. Oh my god. Okay. This was pretty fucking good, man. Oh my god. The one thing Hoyo always has usually unlocked 90% of the time is these trailers, man. This shit was good, and I thought this was gonna be the strongest part, and it still is. I don't fully know what genre this is. I don't know if it's future bass, future pop, like I don't know what it is. Electronic, obviously, but there's so many subgenres I don't even know which one it is, but the music straight up was the best part of the fucking trailer. I love this music so much. It almost in a way reminds me of Ellen Jo's music before the game came out. When Ellen Jo had her trailer, her music was extremely good too, and it stayed in my head. Like it left an imprint on me. This music is also extremely, extremely good. Again, I love this theme. I don't fully know the name of it, but aside from the music, the video itself was very nice. I like how we're seeing a lot of Sunna's trials and tribulations. Nangong, from what I can tell, is the leader, and Nangong is kind of fucked up because they put a lot of bullshit on Sunna, and they kind of make fun of her too, and she's like the crybaby of the group. But I really like Sunna, bro. She's trying hard, like... The one thing I love too that I also have to commend this trailer for, and again, this is not anything new because the Lucia trailer had this too. A couple other trailers had it as well, but I remember it very vividly with the Lucia trailer. The facial animations are just next level, man. Zenless keeps cooking with these shits. Overall, this trailer was really nice. I love the little story. The visuals were beautiful. The fact that we're getting all three characters is great. The music was phenomenal. The story was pretty funny, pretty cute, pretty silly. The ending was like so fucked up too. She looks dead. The variety in it was great. Overall, this was a great trailer. Was it perfect? No. Was it near perfect? Almost. Was it great? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'd probably say it was an amazing trailer so far. Has this convinced me to do anything different with the character? No, not really, because like I said, I'm a meta slave. But it has made me like her more. I really do like the visuals. Again, the whole thing with the wings is confusing me because some of them have real wings like Arya, even though technically they're not real, they're just a hologram because she's really a robot. Nangong's wings look reattached because, like I said, they got like ripped off, I think. And then Asuna's wings are fake, but somehow they're working. Unless that's just like a trailer thing here, but I don't know. Either way, though, again, everything in this trailer was good. Visuals were great. Music was amazing. Story was pretty good, pretty funny. It's looking pretty strong for the Angels, man. I'm not gonna lie. And they even have like a little like live debut, I think, next month in March. So again, Hoyo is really strongly shilling them. And it makes sense too, because they're technically lasting 2 patches. So it is what it is. If you like them, great. If you don't like them, easy saving money because I don't think they're gonna mesh well with too many other teams anyway. But ultimately, only time will tell. Either way, I love this trailer. Tell me what you thought of this trailer. If you loved it, if you hate it, if you love them, if you hate them, let me know. And if you want to watch more of me, you can catch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. That's about it. Have a good one, everyone.